Good morning, everyone. My name is Abby. We're going to be doing a flow that is about letting go today. You may want to have, I recommend actually 2 pillows if you'd like to put one on each side of your mat for later. This can be supportive in our final poses. And if you have any blocks or books and you'd like to keep them by the mat, or if you're using a mat or a carpet, whichever one, if you just want to have some of those things nearby, they might be helpful. And taking a minute to settle in, and we'll get started. Taking a minute to slowly let the gaze soften. Maybe your eyes rest on a point in front of you on the floor. Maybe they come to a close. Maybe one hand comes to your torso, one hand to your heart. Gently scanning through the body. Are there any areas in my body that I'm holding tension? Can I release that a little bit right now? Taking a minute to become aware of the thoughts that are in our mind. Is there anything in my mind that would be good if I let go of in this moment? Are there thoughts that are doing the opposite of building up and good? Taking a deep breath. Feeling your body expand with the breath. And with your next exhale, just try to let everything go a little bit more. Allowing that tension to drain from the top of your head out through your toes. And then when you're ready, slowly letting our eyes begin to flutter open. Coming back into the space. Beautiful. When you're ready, we can send both of our legs in front of us. We're going to do a seated forward fold. So just thinking about reaching up from the top of the head here. You're long, you're tall, and then we're going to fold forward. The knees can bend a little bit, if it's comfortable, or you can put a pillow underneath your knees, just sitting up tall. Or if it feels better, you can keep your legs straight. This is a gentle stretch. Deep breath in and exhale. With your next inhale, go ahead and pull your right knee up towards you. We're going to give it a little hug where it's at. Just kind of rock a little bit in the getting comfortable in your seat. And then if it feels comfortable in your body, you can cross the foot over the leg. And if it doesn't feel comfortable, just leave it here. But if your body's asking for it, cross it over the leg. You're going to hug it with the opposite arm. Good. And then inhale, rising up. Exhaling, twisting. Maybe your gaze follows that back shoulder. Maybe it stays to the side. And allow your next exhale to start guiding you back towards the center. Beautiful. Release that foot back to the earth. And then we're going to let it fall open here. If it's more comfortable to keep it up on a pillow, you can get a pillow and let it fall on the pillow. And if it's not, and if the pillow feels like it's in the way, you can always take the pillow off. And we're going to do one more folding forward with this knee bent, stretching up and falling forward over the extended leg. Just checking in. Am I holding tension in my extended leg? Can I release it a little bit? Inhale, rising up. Go ahead and release that leg back to the front of you. And begin to draw the other leg up to the chest. Again, just taking a minute to get it settled. Give it a little hug, move around, find your sits bones. And then when you're ready, if it feels good, you can cross that leg over. Yes. And then when you can, just kind of getting that opposite arm somewhere around it. Your hand can be here. You can hook it with your elbow. Inhaling up and exhaling back, twisting. Allow your next inhale to slowly start bringing you back. And again, if you'd like to have a pillow underneath this leg, while it's to the side, we're leaving it up at a kind of 4, making a 4 with our legs. Or if it feels better to not have a pillow, just leave it out. We're going to fold forward again, stretching up and folding forward. And slowly coming back up. This time we're going to draw the extended leg towards us. We're going to have the feet meet somewhere in the middle. And again, if it's uncomfortable to not have a pillow, you can grab your 2 pillows, stick them under those knees for a butterfly. Breathing in. Your hands can hold your feet, or peace fingers can grab the big toes. Sitting up straight and tall, allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears. Beautiful. One last inhale. And release. If you are using pillows, go ahead and set them to the side. We're going to move towards our tabletop position on the mat. So coming to hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Nice. We're finding our neutral spine. The spine is long and extended. And then when you're ready, inhaling, swooping the nose up towards the ceiling, allowing the back to curve. And then exhale, rounding through the back. Go ahead and take 2 more of those at the pace of your own breath. Inhaling one up and exhaling when you're rounding. And then taking any other movements your body might need. Maybe you bring one shoulder closer to one hip in a kind of C. And then on the other side, maybe you do some barrel rolls, tracing a circle with your head. And eventually coming back to stillness. From here, we're going to push back into child's pose, sending the hip back towards the heels. Maybe your legs are wide, maybe they're together. Maybe you take a moment to massage your forehead gently into the mat. Or if it's ever helpful, you can also grab your block or a book, put it underneath your forehead, and just rub it out a little bit. Inhale, pushing back up to a seat. If you guys are like me and it's chilly and so you have put socks on, this is a great time to take them off because we're going to need some good traction on our mats. And then when you're ready, coming back to tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes underneath. And when you're ready, we're going to send our hips up to downward facing dog. Sending our hips up into the air. Beautiful. And then slowly starting to walk those feet a little bit at a time up towards our hands. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. We're in our forward fold. We're going to exhale and just allow everything to release towards the earth. Let your head hang heavy. Shake it yes. Nod it no. Or the opposite of that. Just allowing the upper body to release and fold as your legs are strong and rooted and grounded. Generous bend in the knees. And then slowly inhaling to halfway lift. Hands can come to shins or to the ground or to blocks. And exhale, falling forward. Allow the next inhale to slowly bring us all the way up. One vertebra at a time, just rounding, rolling, all the way up to standing. And if that ever makes you dizzy, just go even slower. It's been making me dizzy recently, so going a little extra slow. So right now we're in Tadasana, we're strong, we're standing, we're grounded, rooting through all four corners of the feet, stretching up through the top of the head. This is active. Maybe you pull your toes and heels together a little bit, creating that space under your foot. Inhale, raising arms up. And exhaling, hands to the center of the heart, palms together. Beautiful. From here, we are going to do a balance challenge. And you're welcome to come up to your wall if you have a wall nearby, or grab a table or something like that. From Tadasana, we're going to start to shift our weight into our left foot and then play with raising the arms and creating a line that we're going to come down and go straight out in. Right now I'm resting my arms on this table for extra support. And you can also play with coming up to a wall and using the wall as your support. We're creating a long line as we're balancing. And if that's not comfortable in your body, you can just play with starting to raise it a little bit and just maybe play with the balance here. Beautiful. And beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to switch legs. So maybe shake out that I was raising my right, so I'm going to shake out my left. Just kind of give it that, and we're going to switch. It's creating a long line of energy from the fingertips down to the heels. Beautiful, you guys. That's amazing. All right, and when you're ready, we'll go ahead and shake out that right foot. Beautiful. Okay, coming to stand in the middle of our mat, we're facing the long edge. We're gonna step wide and get comfortable in our wide stance. We're gonna I'm gonna turn my left foot towards the top of the mat, and then I'm gonna kick back the heel of my right foot to point up towards the corner. And then we're going to turn the heart towards the center, raising our arms up for warrior one. Beautiful, beautiful. And then dropping that back hand down towards the leg, we're going to raise the front arm up, stretching up towards the ceiling, shining the heart up, and then exhale, coming forward, bringing the forward hand towards the knee, raising the opposite arm to the sky. Beautiful. Release that, both hands coming to a T. Shifting our feet back towards center, inhale, rising up, and exhaling, falling forward. From here, go ahead and plant one hand in front of your face, on the ground or on a block. And then what we're going to do is raise the other hand up towards the sky, twisting. And with our exhale, we'll release that hand back down and switch them out. This hand plants, opposite arm raises. And release. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhaling all the way up. And we're going to go into our squat. So maybe you turn your feet out a little bit if they weren't already pointing towards the corners of your mat. And raising the arms up. Inhaling, and allow our exhale to bring us down into the squat. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Good. Exhale, squat down. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Stretching up, and exhale, squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, squat. And in this last one, we're going to hold it a little bit longer. If it's uncomfortable for you, you can stand up and come out of it and reset. We're just going to sit here for a minute. Strong, rooted, grounded. Can we feel the way that the ground is supporting us and that our legs are rooted and anchored? Breathing in. And exhale, release. Standing up. Beautiful. Whew. Go ahead and take a nice big inhale. And we're going to fall forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Maybe this time it feels good to maybe walk your hands a little bit back towards the back of the mat, palms facing behind you. Maybe it feels good to grab your ankles. Maybe your elbows. And allow your next inhale to bring you all the way up. Beautiful. We're going to do a series of a type of squat one more time, and this one is going to be a little bit different. This time, when we squat down, we're going to put our hands on our knees, and we're going to twist to one side and then the other. Okay, yep, just like that. All right, when you're ready, we'll inhale and exhale, going into our squat. Inhale here, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, pushing away from the one knee, allowing the other shoulder to go up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And allow your next inhale to bring you all the way up. Beautiful. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, coming into your forward fold again. And from here, we're going to do another twist. So plant the one hand in front of your face, raise up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Plant that hand, release the other. And exhale, release. Go ahead and flow through that 2 more times to the pace of your own breath. And when you're done, coming back into stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Beautiful. Now we're going to turn our right foot. If you started with your left foot turning towards the short edge of the mat, then we're going to do the right foot now. Turning your right foot towards the short edge of the mat and then kicking your back heel back so that your back foot is pointing up towards that top right corner of your mat. Allowing your knee to bend, knee stacked over ankle. Your hips are going to go wherever they go. Just worry about shining the chest forward. And when you're ready, raising hands up. Beautiful. Warrior one. Just checking in a moment with the body. Am I holding anywhere? Am I holding in my shoulders? Are they rising up towards my ears? Can I let them go a little bit? Drop away. And then when we're ready, the left hand is going to come down towards the left foot. You can rest on the thigh. And we're going to slowly come back a little bit. The arm that was raised, stretching up towards the ceiling. Heart is shining up. And exhaling, bringing that raised hand down towards your knee. And the opposite arm is going to raise. Beautiful. Maybe your gaze goes up towards the ceiling. And inhale, rising up, bringing your arms to a T. Beautiful. Go ahead and step your feet together facing the short edge of your mat. And we're going to start to come down onto our backs. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and hug our knees into our chest for a minute. Give them a little rock back and forth. Walking out the hips a little bit. Maybe releasing those shoulders again, away from the ears. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and grab both of the ankles or the thighs for a happy baby, or you can grab your feet, or you can grab your peace fingers. Peace fingers around your big toe. Whatever your body is asking for, go ahead and meet it there. Beautiful. Maybe you keep rocking out that spine. Maybe you're still. And with your next exhale, allow both of your feet to fall towards the earth. Good. Now taking the right leg, crossing the ankle over your left knee. Making a figure four with our legs. We're gonna sit here for a minute. Maybe you want to stay here. Maybe you want to just gently press on that knee. Not too intensely, just a gentle press. Or if you'd like, you can put your hands through and grab the thigh of the leg that was rooted on the ground and pull your legs towards you. With your next exhale, release that foot back to the ground, but keep your right foot up. We're going to allow it to come around this knee a little bit, kind of twisting. And then when you're ready, you can push down into that grounded foot, pick up your hips, shift them 2 inches to the right, and then allow your legs to fall to the left. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always unwind your knees, reset your hips, stack the knees, and just allow them to fall over to the side, stacked one on top of the other. Inhale, bringing both feet back. Take a minute to reset the hips, make everything straight. And then we're going to bring the opposite leg up, crossing the ankle over the knee in a figure four. Beautiful. And when you're ready, if it feels good in your body, you can reach through and grab that thigh and pull it towards you. pressing that foot back to the earth, allowing that top leg that's crossed to come down and meet your knees closer together. And then grounding down through that foot, shifting up and over 2 inches to the left, and allowing those knees to fall to the right. Maybe your arms stay where they are. Maybe they come up to a cactus. And untwisting or releasing those legs in whichever shape they were. Go ahead and take a moment to do any other movements that your body might need. Maybe you take a big full body stretch. Maybe you walk your feet and your hands to one side, making a banana. Stretching out the side body. Or maybe we go to the other side, stretching it out. Anything else your body needs before we settle into stillness. Beautiful. And while you are resting, I invite you to grab one of your pillows and put it underneath your knees if you would like. Or if you have both of those pillows, you are welcome to do your resting pose in the butterfly shape that we had earlier. Laying down and bringing your feet in and just allowing them to rest open on the pillows. Finding your place of comfort. And then when you're ready, checking in. Is there anything else in my body that I'm holding that I can release in this moment? Whether it's in my body or in my mind. Taking a moment to let that go. I will guide you out of this rest at 6:55. So if you can take this moment to just really let everything go. There's nothing else you need to do in this moment. Scanning from the top of the head, through the face. Am I holding my jaw tight? Can I release it? Can I relax my face, neck, shoulders, the arms, the hands, the chest, the middle torso, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet. taking a moment to let the movement start coming back into your fingers and into your toes. Maybe you start to windshield wiper your feet a little bit. Maybe you roll out your wrists. You're welcome to stay in this position as long as you'd like. But if you're wanting to get up and move on to other things during the day, you can start to go onto one side. Beautiful. When you're ready, pushing up to a seat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and for carving out this time. I hope that this practice follows you throughout the rest of your day, and that maybe throughout your day you'll be able to come back to it and rest and let go. Thank you.